One of the things I love about ramen is that actually you can add your own little twist to it. The ingredients I'm using are not necessarily the ingredients you need. All right, squaddies, I want you to grab some broccoli, also known as lean trees, onion, ginger, tofu, shiitake mushrooms, coconut milk, chili paste, vegetable stock, and of course, some gluten-free ramen noodles. Next up is chopping time, squaddies. We're gonna chop the broccoli, dice the onion, chop the shiitake mushrooms, chop up a tiny nub of ginger, and then we're moving on to lean step number 2. All right, squaddies, so we chop the broccoli, shiitake mushrooms, and then dice the onion and ginger. So the key with any ramen is that you actually want to keep the pieces pretty chunky. Aside from the onion and ginger, keep everything nice and big. Now, next up is grab a pot or a pan. I'm going to use a pot panish. Look, it's like a stir-fry bowl. It's also a pot, but also a pan. Magic, right? I know, it's nice and deep. That way we can add a ton of liquid because that's what we're gonna do. We're making ramen soup. So with that in mind, grab yourself some olive oil and sprinkle that in. Then you are going to add, with nice elegance and grace, some ginger, and then with a little less grace, some diced onion. All right, we're gonna sizzle these up for a couple minutes, and in the meantime, we're going to chop up some tofu. We're going with some red curry paste. This is not a must. I wanted to add a little bit of a Thai twist because I love a little bit of spice. So I wanted to bring that heat to our ramen. That way it gets the metabolism going up a little more. And not to mention, this is vegan, but beware, some of the pastes out there, well, they do have animal products. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of this. And then next up is shiitake mushrooms. Woo. Make it rain leanness. Obviously, with a sprinkle of lean trees. All right, after about a minute, we're gonna do 4 cups of vegetable broth. Woo. Make sure it's vegetable. Remember, we're keeping this vegan. And I've also opted for the low sodium because a ton of these have so much sodium, which is not good for our overall health. Swizzle of soy sauce. When I say swizzle, I mean like 1 to 2 tablespoons. 1 cup of full-fat coconut milk. You get it? Promise? Woo. Yeah, there we go. No! My new sweater! The leanness makes it okay. Tofu. Oh no! All right, then we just mix everything up and we're gonna bring this to a boil before we're adding our ramen noodles. Now we play a bit of the waiting game. We're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes. So set your timer to lean the clock. I will meet you back here in 10 minutes. The lean timer went off. We are on to the final step of our vegan ramen, and this is arguably the most important step to finishing the ramen, which is the noodles. You cannot have a good ramen without good noodles. You can also not have a vegan gluten-free ramen without vegan gluten-free noodles. A lot of noodles are made with eggs, so therefore they are not vegan. Likewise, most noodles have gluten, so it's very important that we find a noodle that has neither of those. And the good news is, squaddies, I have found one right here. It is called the rice ramen. And what is amazing about this is it still tastes great while being gluten-free, while being vegan, meaning it's got no animal products. So all we're gonna do now is open this up. And this is what it's gonna look like, right there. All we're gonna do is put these into our simmering ramen for a couple minutes. Whoop. Whoop. Woo. Take a good look at that, squaddies. That right there is a whole lot of ramen vegan leanness going into our bellies. Let me know how you guys love this, and also remember to tag me at LEANSQUAD on Instagram, and I will share your vegan ramen. I wanna see how you love it. And last but not least, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check out the 6-week lean challenge because it's filled with recipes that are going to help you enjoy your lean journey forever. So with that in mind, squaddies, grab yourself some choppy sticks, and I will see you back here next episode.